as Dallas played without Luka Doncic and Kyrie Irving. This was all about the Lakers.
And the Lakers proved to what I keep saying. The Lakers stink, plain and simple. We have to talk about them because the media is infatuated with the Lakers. But the Lakers are not a good team. They got zero athletic ability. They got a good shot every time. The Lakers could never keep them in front of them. This was a coaching masterpiece by Jason Kidd because there's no way that team that the Mavs put out there, especially one winning by 20, basically.
Yeah.
You know what bothers me? Why I hate the Lakers?
What? Why?
Why do you hate the Lakers? Chuck, tell us.
Why I hate the Lakers? It's always somebody else's fault. Remember 3 years ago, it was Russell Westbrook's fault. Then it was Frank Vogel's fault. Then it was D'Angelo Russell's fault. Then it was Darvin Ham's fault. It's always somebody else's fault. And it bothers me. Listen, you don't always blame other people for your shortcomings.
But my point is, it's got to do with style of play, got to do with
effort, Kenny.
Effort.
Yeah,
Come on, Kenny. This is the same thing we've been saying for 3 or 4 years. They blame Frank Vogel. They blame Darvin Ham. They fired both of those guys. Then remember it was Russell Westbrook a few years ago.
But I mean,
and
outside.
then last year was D'Angelo Russell.
Let's hit the highlights.
Okay, it's okay. It's my fault.
Dallas 118 to 97. Lakers now 0-5 when they don't score 100. Mavs 8-0 when they hold teams under the century mark, and they snap their 5-game losing streak.
Chuck is spot on, and no one is pretending that Darvin Ham is some elite coach or that Westbrook and D'Lo played amazing on the Lakers, but the Lakers organization puts all the blame on one player or coach and ignores the real reasons why they aren't contending. They always expect a new coach or free agent to save the team. The truth is, the Lakers have an atrocious defense ranked 23rd in the league, and that includes everyone, even LeBron and AD. In fact, LeBron is one of their worst defenders, and that's not me lying or hating, that's one of the issues. We can either talk every day about how great LeBron is at 40, like ESPN, or we can explain why the Lakers aren't contenders as a team. And they aren't terrible, they're 6th in the West, but all we heard this season was how the Lakers are contenders now that they got JJ Redick. And most of their wins have come from bad teams, but they don't rebound enough to win games. They are 25th in that category, and their offense is still too stagnant and lacks consistent three-point shooting. Now part of that is on Rob Pelinka for not building a better roster. But how do you build a great team roster in the long term when the players decide who they want to play with? LeBron and AD wanted Westbrook, who was one of the scapegoats, who was making $47 million. That meant that even after they traded for him, where they gave up KCP, they had to sign all minimum guys. The same reason they couldn't keep Malik Monk. They still had a choice to either pay Alex Caruso or THT, who was a worse fit, and they chose THT because he's a member of Clutch Sports. After Westbrook's trade value tanked for being a disgusting fit, Rob had zero leverage but still got D'Angelo Russell, Jared Vanderbilt, and Malik Beasley, D'Lo later becoming the next scapegoat. But you can't have your star players deciding who they want to play with, handicapping the team, and then blame the GM for not having assets to get you help. If Rob hadn't listened to LeBron and AD, he would have probably been fired. Pelinka has found players like Austin Reeves and Dalton Connect. He's acquired Rui Hachimura. All of this while being strapped for cash and doing everything LeBron and AD have wanted, including drafting Bronny James. LeBron has done some good things like bring in AD, but we can't blame everyone around him without acknowledging the mistakes he's made, and we can't blame everyone else on the team when the two leaders aren't playing great defense and are part of the reason why you're getting blown out to teams you should beat. The Lakers are a mess with plenty of blame to go around. Instead of focusing on one scapegoat, you can look at the problems with the roster and the team as a unit and try to fix those problems. But instead, the Lakers will do exactly what they've been doing. Trade guys like D'Angelo Russell. Next, it'll be Rui Hachimura and then Austin Reeves. They will keep going one by one and taking out players that are supposedly the problem, and they still aren't going to be contenders.